Okay, Yoko here. So this seems to be the fourth game for the test. This one's the testing chambers. So we'll see what characters you're running into this time. Pre-game disclaimer. This experience is all about exploration and self-discovery. The testing chamber has many hidden mysteries to uncover if you so choose to take the advantage of all it has to offer. Each time you enter a new chamber, your progress will be saved. You will be unable to return from whence you came. It's important to explore each area as much as you can while you can, in order to get the most out of your experience. Some events throughout this experience can only be unlocked through exploration, finding hidden pieces to puzzles. If you move on from an area too quickly before finding these pieces, you may miss out on future opportunities to unlock secrets you come across later. Okay. We urge you to choose your actions wisely. It is recommended that you play this game in the dark while wearing headphones for full atmospheric effect and ambience. You may play using a controller, keyboard, or mouse, and you may adjust your key bindings as you see fit in the options menu. We hope you enjoy your journey as it unfolds, and we wish you safe travels through the testing chamber. Okay, Memorial of the Fallen. So, cold wind blows, making the pouring rain that much colder. The constant sting of heavy downpour is almost unbearable on your bones as your tattered attire offers you little protection from the harsh elements. So we're in rags. Firelight flickers wildly in the distance, beckoning you onward. So how do we? I look like a skeleton. What the heck? So it looks like you have to stay on this path. Yeah. Yeah. That's blocked. But this does go up and around. Okay. Let's see. Butterfly wings wanted. These winged beasts are an unwelcome plague in these lands. All butterflies are to be captured and plucked apart on sight. That doesn't sound very nice. Let's see. Is there more to that, or no? Okay. So let's see. What's this? Large stone mausoleum stands before you. A solid stone door guards the entrance. You get the sense that if you decide to venture forward, there might be no coming back. Okay. So is this the first area you have to... What would you like to do? Oh. Open the door. Or walk away. Let's... Okay, so make sure there's nothing to get. Oh, beautiful assortment of flowers arranged. Commemorate those who are no longer with us. Okay. Same thing. Same thing. Flames dance within the brazier. Light flickers and dims just to wildly reignite with every breeze or gust of wind passing by. Okay, what about? Rest in peace. Felix Arvids, always in our minds, forever in our hearts. So maybe each of these say something different. Rest in peace, Mark Edwards. Forever loved, never forgotten. Okay. This one is Sean Williams. You will be eternally missed. What's this one? Wooden grave marker tethered with rope sits before you. What do you want to do? Let's read it. Here rests sloth. Time waits for no one. Time will pass with or without you. In a year from now, you can be a year ahead, or you can look back at your life a year prior and find yourself standing in the exact same position that you are right now. You don't have to wait to move forward, but you do have to move. Okay. Sloth, my friend, is the enemy of greatness. Oh, hey, that something happened. Okay. Anything else? Oh, here. Eastern Path, the Lady of the Scales. Western Path at the testing chamber. No point in looking back. You're not going that way. Okay. A large iron flagpole stands tall and sturdy before you. A royal red banner blows freely in the wind, honoring the souls of the dead that lay beneath your feet. Let's see. I don't know if I want to keep going forward. What's that? Notice a small cat-like creature wandering about aimlessly. What would you like to do? Is it gonna eat me? You reach down to inspect the tags that are securely fastened to the collar of the animal. It reads the name Lily Liz. Lily Lils? You give Lily Lils a gentle pat on the head. Oh, well, now it likes me. Okay. This is glowing. Twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object nestled amongst the flowers. What do you do? Well, take the object. You reach out, grab the twinkling object. It appears to be an encrusted flower petal, crystallized and preserved over time. You have acquired crystalline petal. Okay. You see a shadowy visage of royalty appear briefly out of the corner of your eye. You hear a faint whisper on the wind. She loves me. Everyone, the visage disappears just as quick as it came. Are you, as something beckons you from within. The pungent smell of dirt and trapped rainwater floods the cavern air. You descend a rope into the unknown. Your game has been successfully saved. Okay. It saved it there. Oh, there's an rusted mining pick leans gently against the cavern wall. The handle is splintered and weak. This tool has surely seen better days, but its purpose has been served well. Okay, so it looks like the only way to go is this way. Okay. It's our dead end. There's something here. What's this? Small butterfly flutters near you. It appears to have broken wing. Okay, so it said to pluck the wings from the butterfly. That's so mean sounding. I don't know if you begin to pull apart the wings of the butterfly and stuff them into a small wooden lockbox for safekeeping. That is just so cruel. You acquire butterfly wings. Others won't remember the most beautiful face nor the most beautiful body. At the end of the day, they will remember the most beautiful heart and soul. The severed wings seem to be spasming even after they've been removed from the creature. God damn. Seems absolutely terrible. I think that's just kind of drop, so. What's this? Twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object partially buried in the dirt floor. What would you do? Well, let's get the object. You reach out, grab the twinkling object. It appears to be an encrusted flower petal, crystallized and preserved over time. I've acquired crystalline petals, so I'm guessing this is going to lead to something which collects so many. Shadowy vestige of royalty appears briefly once again. You hear that same faint whisper, just the same as before. She loves me not. Once again, vestige disappears into shadows from whence it came. Okay. What about the pile of rocks here? Nothing's left here but a pile of processed stone and dirt. This vein has been stripped of all potential value. Okay, what about here? Wide array of potions, elixirs, full of shells, though they appear to be far past their expiration dates. Okay, what's on this side? Plethora of old books line the dusty wooden shelves. Most of the pages are disconnected from the spines, and the ink on the parchment has become illegible and lost to time. Flame stands within light flicker dims. Okay, that's the same. So let's see who this is. Melissus? You've come a long way to find this place, Wanderer. Let's hope your search is not in vain. Behind me lies the testing chamber. If you wish to enter, I must warn you first. Upon entry, you will not be able to return. You will go deeper, and deeper, and deeper into the chamber. You will wonder. You will search. You will be watched, and you will be judged. As you delve deeper, you will be unable to return from whence you came. But most importantly, you will have the opportunity to find the answers you seek. However, all knowledge comes with a price, and you must reveal the darkest secrets you hold dear to an unseen force in which you know nothing about. Only then will you gaze upon the very reflection of your soul. Remember to take your time, explore every inch, every corner, every dark crevice that exists within. Whatever you decide to put into the testing chamber will be exactly what you get out. Now go, Wanderer. Enter the testing chamber. Claim what belongs to you. Oh. Here, I'll share it. Come back up. There. There. This is very...
I didn't know that you were recording.
This is very different than the other ones.
Oh, is it?
It's the test. Yeah, it's the fourth one.
Oh my god, it looks like it's interactive.
You have to go find things.
Oh, really?
You're about to enter the testing chamber. You will be asked to make decisions and choices that cannot be undone, and in time, you will be asked a series of questions in which you must provide your darkest truths.
Scary.
Honesty is of grave importance, for if you try to cheat your way through the testing chamber, the only person you'll be cheating is yourself. You will now be asked to carry out a series of tasks. Some of these tasks will be rather simple. And some of these tasks will have you questioning yourself, questioning your morals, and above all else, questioning your resolve. The most important thing to remember is to take your time, do not rush, keep your eyes peeled and senses alert for secrets hidden in plain sight. Testing chamber is home to many hidden events, unique experiences, and unknown entities. And before I let you go, just know this. Every move you make, every breath you take, I'll be watching you, Wanderer. May your journey be filled with the answers you seek. Okay. Fire, light, flickering in the distance. You're unsure of where you are, but you get the sense that perhaps you shouldn't be here. Your game, okay, has been saved. Yeah, no, apparently you have to go and find things and do things. Oh yeah, and the poor butterflies, you're supposed to rip their wings off.
Wow. That's pretty gruesome.
That's mean. A small butterfly flutters near you. It's missing a few of its legs. What do you do? So, for some reason, the sign said pull the wings off. I don't know if you're supposed to. You begin to pull apart the wings of the butterfly and stuff them into a small wooden lockbox for safekeeping. Acquired butterfly wings. Sometimes life refuses to give you the things you wish for. It's not always because you don't deserve them. Oftentimes because you deserve better and you just can't see what life has in store for you. It gives its life for you, Wanderer. There's a book. Old journal made from thick animal skin parchment sits atop the wooden table. It has a list of questions with blank spaces for answers to be written. What would you like to do? You begin to read questions from the journal. You ink your answers upon the pages using a vial of crimson liquid that sits next to the book. It's probably blood. Do you have any obsessions that you would consider to be unhealthy? Obsessions? Yeah. If you were on a jury, would you be willing to convict someone of a crime that you feel shouldn't even be illegal?
So, probably referring to, like, the stupid thing of it's illegal to carry a Sharpie outside in public.
Yeah. I mean, since you're able to say yes or no, I mean, even if you're on a jury, I would think you should be able to say that it should not be. I mean, should have an opinion. Have you ever been on a jury? I don't know. If any one of your vital organs was damaged beyond repair, and one of your closest family members offered to give you a transplant, however, it would mean sacrificing their life in the process to do so, would you accept their offer?
My answer would be yes to no. It depends on the family member.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but it depends on the family member. That's what it comes down to.
yeah.
So I guess it would have to come down to the ratio of how many would you rather sacrifice yourself for, and how many would you be willing to sacrifice for yourself.
Like, if you are shy and you were gonna die to do it, no. Definitely not.
But see, it would come down to the ratio.
Yeah.
Which I guess technically the ratio would be yes, would accept it, because in the family there are 3 boys.
Well, yeah.
Like, for either of us, it's 3 boys and then the other 2.
Yeah.
So 3 beats 2, so yeah, I'd be willing to have them sacrifice their life. You know, anything for the cause. So
I think these are going to be more of these questions that kind of suck.
yeah.
I mean, like, you and Shy...
Well, hey, in all fairness, when it comes down to it, we've got a large family.
Well,
like, everyone has a large family, in all honesty, because you've got all the generations and stuff. Your
that's
cousins and all of that. Unless there's, like, a lot of people who somehow are born in a family of single children. Which probably happens, but
yeah,
that
probably
has to be
does,
rare.
but, I mean, I'm thinking, I mean, if they know, I guess if they know the repercussion, like,
also, there's a lot of family that I'd be fine with that happening.
if you were offered one item of your choosing, whatever it is you'd wish it to be, but in order to obtain it, you had to put 100 pounds of body weight and... Wait a minute, what? You had to put on 100 pounds of body weight and then lose all 100 pounds within the next year. Would you do it?
Okay, the ending should be, could you do it?
Would you? Well, yeah,
Because
I mean,
some
gaining
people's
weight...
metabolism makes one or the other there very difficult.
Yeah. You either have the ones that's really hard to add body weight, or you have ones that once you add it, you can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like... and gaining 100 pounds for me might not be that hard. It would be horribly unhealthy. Wouldn't be able to do anything.
It would be as easy as you think, considering
might
all
not.
of the stuff you do.
Well, that's true. And have to still do.
Yeah.
Like, I'd still have to take care of everything on the farm, and we have to do all the stuff to get the houses ready.
Yep.
And not eating doesn't actually put on weight.
But that's kind of a funny thing, because technically it can. It depends on,
yeah.
like, because, like, depending on how much fat is in the thing that you're eating,
Yeah.
and the long breaks, your body, like, if you eat once a day, your body tends to store more fat in it so that it doesn't feel like it's being starved.
But I
So
don't.
it's kind of one of those. This whole thing is one of those iffy things. It's like,
Yeah.
it depends on the person. Which is why I say it should be saying, could you do it?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you could choose whatever you wished, if you could get money or thing or house or
I
And
guess
the end to be
the
worth it.
interesting thing is that it says if you were offered one item of your choosing.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, it would have to be one. So I guess going off that logic, if you said just like money, it probably would be like $1. If you said $1 million, it'd probably be like 1 million or something like that. It's probably one of those based on how you word it.
It's true.
Could you imagine being someone who's like, I want money, and they give you $1? Like, well, it's money.
It'd feel gypped though.
You would, but
But it
you'd
would-
probably feel kind of stupid because you're
Yeah.
like, I should have specified how much.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess yes. If you knew that the love of your life would get dementia, lose all memory of you, of who you were in 5 years from now, would you continue to pursue a relationship with them at least up until they've forgotten who you were? Even once they forget who you are, do you actually leave them? I mean,
That kind of sounds like abandonment.
like,
Oh,
I mean,
you forgot who I am. I'm gonna leave you.
Grandma
like-
had dementia. We still went and saw her and kept reminding her and telling her who we were.
It comes down to you gotta. Sure, you have to tell the person who you are, probably really regularly, but one of the things that some people like to talk about when it comes up for dementia, like the older couples, is like the guy will be like, it's really nice seeing her reaction every time I say who I am.
Yeah.
And every day it's like re-meeting each other the first time we ever met.
And dementia's not the same as Alzheimer's. Like, they do
Yeah.
remember more. Like, it doesn't completely get rid of their memory.
No, it just messes with a lot of it.
Yeah.
But it's not that it's erasing it, it's messing with it.
Yeah. Would you trade everything you have in life as it currently stands for a brand new life of your choosing? No, no.
Well, does that mean getting rid of your family and animals too? Well, it says trade everything.
Everything.
So wouldn't that mean like stripping yourself of who you are?
I would think so. And I mean, that I wouldn't want to do. Like,
That would also be saying throwing away who your whole family is.
yeah. Like, I mean,
Rewrite your
everything you...
legacy.
This is one of those things where you're saying that everything you've been through basically was meaningless.
But that's who builds who you are, so
Exactly. Like,
that means that you would be starting with like no knowledge of anything. You wouldn't know how to survive because that's
yeah.
part of everything.
Would you consider yourself to be warm-hearted?
I'm cold-hearted and cold-blooded. Literally.
I think warm-hearted means caring.
You would be a warm-hearted person because you have to help people. You have to take in every goddamn animal. You're too kind.
Do you
Yes,
believe you
I
have a
do.
dark mind?
I do. I need it fixed, but I do.
I guess I can, but not in general. Like, I don't know. Once in a while you have those weird thoughts, but...
It's where you have a dark mind, but it's just on a subconscious level and it's only activated every once in a while. Whereas mine's constant.
Yours is just forefront.
Yeah.
Would you say that you have a dark sense of humor? Probably.
Not
as bad as you.
You don't. You've got a very chaotic sense of humor, that's for sure. if an alien
Race
race
took over.
planet Earth, would you join them and betray the human race if it meant your survival? Okay, this comes down to how much do I want to identify with the people of nowadays times, which is kind of like extremely low.
Well, like if you could take your family with you, then it meant you guys, like, shy me, you staying alive.
Is it bad that in my mind it kind of comes down to how fast can I take over leadership of the alien race?
That's true. If you're getting good, then you could actually save more than just a few people.
If you get in like a really high rank, you could probably get aliens and humans to live together. We might be able to have aliens teach humans things.
Not to be so mean to each other.
Okay, we don't want to go that far because who knows what aliens do to each other.
Well, yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a loyal person? I think so.
Yeah.
Do you believe that freedom is the most important aspect of life?
I'd say it's the most sacrificial.
But you have to say, I mean, in a sense, it is the most important because if you're not free, then you can't do, like, I mean, freedom's kind of the core of being able to live your life.
That we have is running into a very minuscule amount. Honestly.
It is, but still more free than other countries.
I guess you could say that freedom is one of the more important aspects of life because you're realizing more and more as you lose it.
Yeah.
How screwed you are.
Yeah. Without any freedom, like you can't even live a simple, ordinary life.
Without freedom, would you have to like call the government and ask if you can go to the bathroom?
I don't know. That would suck. I know there are actual like countries where bathrooms are very regulated and very
have like this whole electronic setup of bathrooms only open up between 1:30 and 2 and 9:30 and 10.
There's places you have to pay to use the bathroom too.
Could you imagine having to pay to use the bathroom in your own house?
No.
It wouldn't be your house at that point. It would just be where you live.
But yeah. If you knew that a meteor was headed for the Earth, and it would mean the extinction of the human race, would you board a space shuttle and head to a colony on Mars? They've had movies about this, and there's usually survivors.
Okay. I guess my question comes down to, would we be going back to Earth?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay on Mars.
Then this is probably one of those things where it's like they don't know about all the planets in the solar system because they're still finding them.
Yeah.
Like there was a few that they were like, oh, this one has literally almost every aspect as Earth, but we can't live on it.
I can't.
Which kind of makes you wonder how we're living on Earth.
I can't see them not trying to do something to actually deter the meteor, though. I mean, I've seen like a few movies, and there are people that survive. It doesn't wipe out the entire planet.
If you think about it, a meteor supposedly hit Earth, and that's how dinosaurs died, and
yeah, and there's still dinosaurs.
Made
still things that are actually considered dinosaurs.
Yes, I know.
A lot of the insects are still.
But after that meteor, we somehow still managed to live on this planet.
Yeah.
So, obviously, after a meteor hits, it is still inhabitable.
Yeah.
But it comes down to, if you landed on Mars, how are you going to get off?
Yeah. I
Because you don't have a actual landing spot on Mars.
no.
And unless you're sending like a whole hell of a lot of spaceships to Mars so you can rebuild things, you're gonna have nothing.
And Mars is not something you can rebuild like Earth. Like
No, it's there. As far as I know, there's not even any like trees on Mars,
no, it's just dirt.
so you wouldn't have oxygen.
No, there's no oxygen.
It'd be like the Lorax. You'd have to buy oxygen.
I don't know. And what about all the animals?
Well, you don't. If some animals survived, then a human might be able to survive.
I don't know if I could leave everything behind.
You're one of those people. I'll go out with it.
I'm like, if you know where it's gonna hit and you go to the furthest point of impact, build something to hide in for a while.
I was about to say, if you like weeks prior, well, probably not weeks, you might want to go sooner than that.
Yeah.
But like months prior to where the meteor is supposed to hit, and you buy like a bomb shelter and you put it a little bit farther down than it's supposed to be, could you survive?
I don't know. But I mean, if the impact's gonna be one place and they expect the rate, it to go so far, go to the end of where it's supposed to be and build underground. Be your best bet too.
It also would come down to the size of the meteor. Like, is the meteor going to explode the Earth upon impact, or is it just going to be a crater?
Do you ever wonder if there's someone out there who's almost exactly like you in nearly every conceivable way? No.
If I'm honest, I am aware of doppelgangers.
Well, okay,
and I know that they exist.
Do I ever wonder if there's something? No, I never think about it.
Who would think about if someone looked exactly like them until they saw that person?
That's true.
I mean, there's probably those weird people that are like, do you think that there's like someone in Japan that looks exactly like me? I'm sure there's those people.
Probably. But yeah, I mean, who really obsesses over it?
Weird, very, very weird people. That's the only people I can think of.
Do you ever get the sense that you're being watched when you're certain you're alone? I don't think I'm ever alone.
That there sounds concerning.
There's always the animals. Like, they're always staring at you in your face. Even if you're asleep, they're in your face.
Or that one random moment where you're doing nothing and you glance over and the dog is just staring at you very strangely.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? And it just turns and walks away slowly. Like, what?
Like,
what are you doing? What's wrong with you?
2, 3, 4. Like 8 little monsters. No, 8, 9, 10.
8, 9,
12
10.
little monsters in my room.
Yeah, you've got a lot of eyes on you.
Yeah, like, I can't even go to the bathroom without eyeballs. Barry lands on my...
Sounds weird. I can't go to the bathroom without eyeballs.
Go in the bathroom and Fairy flies up on me, like...
Okay, you
have
made it
to
sound like you have to, like, have a handful of eyeballs before you go to the bathroom.
You have to pick Fairy up and, like, try and get him to stay on the floor. You ever get the sense that you're being watched?
So, I guess technically you would put no because you're never alone.
It's true. I'm like, I don't know which one to pick on that. You finish inking your final answer in the journal. The crimson ink begins to swirl and form symbols on the page where you provided your answers.
Oh my god, you're casting a spell.
Final page of the journal appears to be considerably torn. It also seems to be made of a different parchment material than the rest of the journal. Perhaps this will be of use? So we just have a torn piece of the page. Your decisions have been noted. Your mark has been left. How do you feel, Wonder? What is it like to traverse these halls? Perhaps I should ask you that question again once you've seen what's in store for you. Okay.
Sounds like you're gonna die.
It does. But, whoa, I already looked dead.
Oh wait, what? Oh, you're a little skeleton dude.
Yeah. So I already
That's
looked
cool.
dead.
Look, you are. You're a skeleton.
What is that?
That is called dead. Pig head?
A glob. Rotten carcass of a swine. It's a pig?
Didn't look like a. I was gonna say it doesn't look like a pig head. It kind of looks like a cow head.
Rests atop the table. Appears to only be
Wait,
half
is
cooked.
Is that a full pig? Oh my god, that's the whole body of a pig.
Oh. It's only half cooked as baked meat mixes with rotten, decayed flesh. That's nice sounding. Oh, it's squishy sounding. Why is it squishy? An old dusty clock sits on the wall. Oh, the hands of the clock have stopped and frozen on 1:11.
111. That's probably something.
There's a
You're gonna have to remember that. Oh, and a
twinkling light radiates from the crystallized object wedged in a small crack in the bottom of the. That's in the wall?
No,
It's in the ground. What would you like to do?
That's on the ground.
Yeah, you reach out, grab the twinkling object. Appears to be an encrusted flower petal, crystallized and preserved over time. So this is like the third one or so that I found. She loves me.
She loves me now.
Okay.
No? Oh. You're supposed to finish picking the flower petals and saying she loves me not. I'm pretty sure that whole thing became much more popular after Yoshi did that in the game.
Stone statue of a veiled woman stands tall before you. Her expression is cold and stoic. What would you like to do? I didn't think I had a token, but okay, lay a token at the feet of the statue. You don't have a token. Like, I didn't think I had a token.
So you're supposed to find an offering token somewhere.
Dusty leather pouch resides here. What would you like? Can you take the bag? Oh, here's the token. Apparently it just floated into your pocket. Floats in your pocket.
You know, I'm not gonna question that.
Acquired a
But I am
wisdom
gonna
token.
question why you're taking her tokens.
Now do we give it
To
back
give
to
her
her?
a token.
Okay. You lay the token at the statue's feet. You hear a voice echo in your mind. Attraction plants the seed. Reflection grows your desire. Mirror the things we need. Flourish into what we admire. Secret unlocked. You have paid tribute and received a blessing of wisdom. Your decision has been noted. Your mark has been marked. You hear glass shatter in the distance. Didn't sound like it was that far away.
That's a strange combination, let alone order of things
Wow.
to happen.
The mirror broke.
The mirror.
You gaze deeply into the mirror. Something begins to pull you
What?
in. Hopefully you were done there.
The halls of purgatory?
You somehow managed to find your way behind the mirror. How you got here is beyond your understanding, but the more important question you must ask yourself is just how are you going to find your way out?
I don't know why, but this is making me think of the lady in New York who found an apartment behind her mirror.
Yeah. The bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the blood. The bloody bed. There's just blood everywhere. As odd as it may seem, the welcomed sight of the blood-soaked bed that rests on the dirty floor in the corner is almost comforting. No, it wouldn't be comforting. It would be creepy and scary. Though it's probably best not to rest in a place like this. How would that be comforting?
Okay, well, if you think about it logistically, you are dead, so blood wouldn't affect you.
That scared me.
Secondly, you're probably very tired.
Maybe. Okay. Can we click on this one? No. So
You're
nothing.
in purgatory, so I mean, you're probably like in an endlessly tired state or something.
Well, this is an endless. Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
I don't know. That looks like a
mine
hole.
shaft.
Is there a way
Yeah,
around these?
No, dive
Oh,
in
wait a
head
minute. Yeah,
first.
here.
Oh. Okay.
There's a door.
Yes.
There's a chest.
Yeah.
Covered
Good
in
job.
blood. Before
We
you
named two objects.
sit. Before you sit. Oh, okay. An old rotted wooden chest that appears to be locked tight. So I don't have a key. You don't have the means to open it. Perhaps you should try praying for some guidance.
Oh, there has to be a statue somewhere.
There's
I
a
can't talk.
kitty cat. Can we do anything?
I don't think you can pray to the cat.
Notice a small cat-like creature wandering about aimlessly. Pet it. Reach down and inspect tags that are securely fastened to the collar of the animal. Its name is Libby Lib. Holy crap. Give Libby Lib a gentle pat on the head. Oh, damn. That name is... So I guess we have to... There's a butterfly. I have to try this without doing the butterfly thing and see if the difference.
Something different happens.
Yeah. Imagine if you had given up the last time you felt like your whole world came crashing down. Think of all the amazing moments you would have missed. Wisdom has been granted. Oh, here's maybe another petal. This one has a whistling noise coming from it. And that's still another flower petal.
Interesting.
She loves me not.
Oh, so it is doing that.
Yeah.
Just each time. That makes sense. Each time you get a petal, it does that.
There's another book. Blood-stained altar stands before you. Upon the altar rests a tattered diary. Well, I guess read the diary. Your decision.
A diary?
Yeah, it says a diary.
Not a Bible, but a diary.
Yeah, why is a diary on altar? First entry. Oh, crud. We all grow frantic. We begin to panic. Impending doom looming over us now. Antagonistic antics, we grow manic. We spiral as we plummet towards the ground. We pray for the winged ones to come and save us from our fall. We pray to the watchful ones to guide us before we lose it all. We pray for sickness, health, greed, wealth, mercy, or reprieve. All our prayers we shout in vain to a God in whom we don't believe. But we must ask this of you before you decide to go. There's just one thing
There's
you
just one
wonder
thing we
desperately.
wonder desperately, wishing to know what would you do if only you knew that the God you don't believe in doesn't believe in you. Signed, the Madman. I noticed you got kind of slow there.
I was trying to keep up, but a small rusty key rests on the page. It's well, there's the key. God damn. So that might be for the chest.
I'm guessing that you weren't breathing very much during that reading.
No, I was just trying to keep up with it. Okay, use the key, open a chest. The lock clicks open with a single turn. The key turns to dust in your hand.
Was it a vampire?
Inside the chest rests a darkened vial of bubbling black liquid. It disappears from the chest within the blink of an eye. Somehow manages to find itself securely in the palm of your hand. You have acquired corrosive.
Corrosive blood?
I don't know. Your decision has been noted. Like,
What is this corrosive liquid that is black and bubbling?
Where you stands an iron gate. You tried to open it. But is that what it's
The
called?
corrosion liquid.
Yeah. You throw the bottle of corrosive at the iron gate. It disintegrates before your eyes. Wow. That was more than disintegrate. That was...
Wait, hold on.
What?
You found a vial of the corrosive liquid. a vial, which mind you is small.
Yeah.
And it made the whole entire gate disappear?
Yeah, apparently.
Did it like multiply as soon as it came out of the vial?
There's more dead things.
Oh, friend.
Blood soaked doll. That's a doll? That was an animal. Sits in the darkened corner of the room. Her eyes are fixed on you and seem to follow you wherever you move. It almost looks as though its head moves slightly, but it could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Upon closer inspection, notice the doll is wearing a ring around one of her bloody fingers. So we have to take the ring because it probably goes somewhere.
Yeah.
You reach down and carefully pull the ring off the doll's finger.
And she bites.
She kills you because you took the ring.
Why does it look like Miss Piggy?
I thought it was like another pig. Okay, it's another clock. Old rusty clock. Dried blood, it seems to have found a home upon its case. Hands of the clock are at 222. So the first one was at 111. Now this one's at 222. There's a noose.
The last one's gonna be 666.
An old journal made from thick animal skin parchment sits atop the wooden table. It has a list of questions, fill in the blanks. Okay. You begin to read questions from the journal. You ink your answers in a vial of crimson sitting next to the books, and well, there's blood everywhere. Do you have a favorite number? Not really. I mean,
Do you?
anytime I've done like things like playing for lotto, I just do people's birthdays or their age. So that changes her age every year.
So
I don't think so. Do you have a favorite color? That one, yeah.
blood.
No. Do you have any superstitions? The normal superstitions? No. Like the walking under things or...
You do understand that part of superstitions is most likely believing in ghosts, right?
See, that's what I was wondering.
Because it'd be considered a superstition paranormal or superstition
Like the walking under ladders, breaking mirrors, that stuff, no. Black cats. But the ghosts and things like that, yes.
yeah.
Life is short. Do you agree?
Yes, life is
I mean,
short, but it's also the longest thing you'll ever do.
Yeah, it is short, but you can also live to 100 years old, which then is going to feel like an eternity. Like, so,
Unless you're trapped in a playground area, it might feel like it's not long enough for kids.
have you ever cut anyone out of your life completely? Yeah,
Isn't everyone?
probably. Have you ever felt like you deserved a second chance?
Never. I guess it depends on what for.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
I deserve a redo in life because I was messed over since birth, but you know.
Do you believe that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to?
Depends.
If you don't have the resources, then not anything.
This is one of those things where for some reason my brain went straight to I don't think I can be I can't accomplish becoming a fish even if I put my mind to it.
Probably not. But like,
So
if it's something realistic that you don't need to be a millionaire to accomplish, then yeah. But if you need like lots of money to do it, no.
if you put your mind to it for a realistic thing, yeah, you can probably eventually accomplish it. It just might take a really long time.
Yeah. Would you say that you put a high personal value on family?
No.
You're allowed to choose the family? Yes. Have you ever felt unloved?
Every day. Man, that's depressing.
Yeah.
So
But I'm pretty sure that your dad was definitely not. I don't think he understands that word, so.
every single second.
Have you ever felt unwanted?
Felted?
Yeah, felt it. Do you ever wonder if anyone is thinking about you? Not really.
Surprisingly, not as much as you would think a depressed person would.
Do you think about others often? Yeah. Would you say that you're a considerate person? Try to be. Do you ever feel like others don't always consider your feelings?
Have you ever been outside in the public world? Not a single person cares about your feelings.
Nope.
Even the internet, nobody gives a damn.
No. About a half of the people that live in this house
That's true.
do. Do you ever feel undervalued?
Yeah, you should try living in this house.
You finished inking the journal. Like,
I swear the guys in our house are still stuck in that mindset of women have to be like house cleaners and that's it.
yeah, which is stupid since I'm not raised that way.
Yeah.
They didn't act that way when Dad was alive either.
Yeah, the biggest thing is they don't even have the guts to like try to go against me when I say something specific.
So that's our second piece of paper.
Yay! Is it paper or?
Well, it's a page of a journal, so I'm guessing it.
Okay, I'm looking at this and can you go in between those two diagonal pillars? Or
No.
is that no?
That one.
Okay. Oh wait, no, that's the
what?
wall. Never mind. I was like, is that a path over there? No, it's the
Can
wall.
we do anything with the news? Oh, we can click on it. Old news sits on table. Thick layers of dry blood coat the old dusty road. Flakes of crimson begin to crumble off the news onto your hand, absorbing sweat and melding to your fingers like thick, sticky paint. That sounds gross.
Hang myself, yeah!
yourself up on the highest pillar, or take the news with me. I don't want to die.
See how long I can hold my breath.
Oh god. Usually breaks your neck though.
Okay, no, weird thing for a depressed person to be talking about, but unless you fall from like a higher place and you drop down hard on the rope, it's not gonna break your neck.
Yeah. And these aren't very tall pillars, but no, I don't want to die.
Well, I don't know. Are they tall pillars? Stand next to it.
You take the old dusty noose with you. You have the noose now. Okay. They don't look that tall.
They're half, like they're 2 times your size.
Yeah, but still.
Could you imagine tying the noose? How would you tie the noose?
How could you get it up there?
I have no idea how you would tie it to the pillar
Yeah.
to hang yourself. It would just slide down.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, could you imagine tying the noose to the pillar, standing on top of the pillar, and jumping off?
Then you probably would break your neck.
Break
That'd
your
be a
neck.
big force.
I think you'd be lucky if you kept your head
Oh,
up.
you know, there's a pile of rocks over here. I wonder if there's something we're supposed to get there.
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, I just left from that direction.
Is that a door up there? Or no, that's the
No.
altar. Okay.
Okay, you can't click on it. But it was different than the rest, so.
Yeah.
Guys, I guess we go in this nice shiny hole.
This was either a person bleeding from 2 ends or 2 different people.
The stillness, the silence, the abysmal darkness in the depths below.
Abyssal, not abysmal.
Whatever.
Abyssal.
You wonder how deep it goes. You hear what sounds like breathing down below, as if there's something lurking in the darkness. You can't help but wonder just what might be gazing back at you from below. Okay, if I heard
Death.
something breathing, I would probably be running the other way. What? Leap into the maw or feed. Huh?
The maw.
The dead animal?
Did you collect a dead animal?
Well, there's the rotting.
Did you
pig.
pick it up? Did
No.
you just
Never
look at it?
tried to pick it up.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, let's see if we can give it
Um,
food. Oh, toss
you-
the noose. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that sounded nasty.
It's unsatisfied. It
Don't.
wants more. It always wants more. Endless, unfillable void that consumes you in every way imaginable.
Oh, wait, did you
Wait,
see
did
me?
it just consume you? Living is the hardest thing we'll ever choose to do, Wanderer.
Did it actually eat me?
I think so. Your decision has been noted. What decision? That we fell in? Or its tongue came out and took us? I don't know.
Find yourself a known chamber. Since a calm washes over you, though you're unsure of whether or not to trust in that brief and fleeting comfort.
Why? If a tongue just came out of a damn hole, curled itself around you and pulled you in, why would you feel calm?
I don't know. Also, I've been playing this for an hour already, so. Okay, so we will finish this in another episode. Thanks for watching. Bye. Just save, so. I think this is going to be a very long game.
Probably.